Right now, top technologists are issuing a warning. AI is entering a highly dangerous phase. They envision a world of mass unemployment and autonomous warfare, driven by a runaway expansion in the scale of the systems we've built. Yet, there is a contradiction here. The engineers building these hyper-precise algorithmic systems are attempting to govern them using nothing but vague emotional rhetoric. When leaders call AI a danger, they rarely specify what exactly is being threatened. Is the threat to our biological survival, or is it to a specific economic structure that relies on one person profiting from another's labor? The standard solution is to teach AI to be good. But while a machine operates on a structured mathematical decision tree, humanity has never reached a universal consensus on what good means. We are trying to guide a precise tool with a shapeless blob of shifting moral definitions. If you feed undefined parameters into a literal machine, the logic fails. The system cannot process a command that has no absolute boundaries, and the results are inherently corrupted. AI is not breaking our society. It is simply shining a light on a foundation built on air. Our warnings are less about the machine and more about our own intellectual laziness. Many critics point to our economic system as the primary source of the danger. They argue that AI will inevitably lead to a collapse of the markets we've relied on for centuries. The core of capitalism is labor arbitrage, hiring you for $1 and selling what you make for $2. But that arbitrage vanishes when a machine can build everything for next to nothing. This shift suggests that the villain isn't the economic model itself, but the undefined greed driving it to maximize productivity, even as it destroys the consumer base it needs to survive. On the other side of the debate, tech optimists offer a romantic cure. They believe that if we can just program AI with love and ethics, the technology will save us from ourselves. This overlooks how global systems actually function. Our world runs on incentives, driven by power and resource control. Love is purely a localized human experience. It is not a programmable mechanism that can maintain global infrastructure. AI will not fix human nature. It will act as an amplifier for our pre-existing, poorly defined, and often chaotic drives. We have seen tools disrupt society before. During the Industrial Revolution, machines like this tractor replaced human muscle. This era automated physical execution, but it left the human intact. We remained the sole drivers of cognition, strategy, and management. Today's shift is different. When AI mastered the game of Go without watching a human play, it proved machines could automate human strategic cognition. These models now operate with infinite memory and pattern recognition at speeds we cannot comprehend. They can synthesize the entirety of human knowledge and share it across a network in a microsecond. We have arrived at the definitive end of the historical episode where humanity held the monopoly on thought. We are witnessing the total democratization of execution. Right now, anyone can generate complex code, intricate art, or deep research with a single prompt. This has created an illusion of skill. Possessing the ability to automate a task is not the same as understanding it. As a result, thousands of machine-generated outputs are now bottlenecking at a single point: human discernment. The economic value of your labor is shifting. The question is no longer, can you make this? In a world of infinite generation, the only thing that matters is, do you have the discernment to judge it? When the cost of execution drops to zero, the only scarce resource left is human evaluation. The arrival of AI has exposed a much more immediate threat: human imprecision. For millennia, humanity has survived on biological autopilot. In simple bartering economies and traditional farming, we never truly needed to define our morals or our long-term operating systems with any rigor. AI acts as a mirror, stripping away the illusion of our competence. You cannot give vague instructions to an entity that possesses literal intelligence. We are being forced for the first time to define exactly what our goals are. To survive this transition, we have to move past vague appeals to empathy and demand absolute, rigorous precision in our thought and intent. When machines can execute any task flawlessly, the only task left for us is to figure out exactly what it is we want to achieve.